Thank you for joining me to learn about the RTC Virginia Line Bus Rapid Transit, or BRT, Improvements Project. My name is Kim Deagle, Project Manager for the Regional Transportation Commission of Washoe County. This project makes improvements along South Virginia Street between Peckham Lane and Plum Lane. It also improves existing BRT stations at Virginia Street and Center Street along the Rapid Virginia Line. At RTC, we are continually working to advance and improve the user experience and performance of our transit system, and in particular, our Virginia Line BRT service, since it has the highest ridership in our transit network. With this project, we are looking to increase ridership even further, provide enhanced pedestrian safety, and improve accessibility to the transit facilities along this corridor. In 2021, the extension of the Virginia Street Rapid Transit project through Midtown and up to UNR was completed, with construction costs coming in under budget. In light of this, the Federal Transit Administration approved reallocation of a portion of those cost savings to invest further into the Virginia BRT system. Improvements in the proposed project are identified in RTC's Virginia Street Corridor Investment Plan, as well as the Transit Optimization Strategies, or TOPS. There are three main parts to the proposed project improvements. First, the project implements bus-only lanes in the outside or curbside lanes. In the inbound or northbound direction, this will be from Peckham Lane to Plum Lane. In the outbound or southbound direction, this will be from Plum Lane down to Hubbard Way. These are shown in purple. And with that, the section between Moana and the Peppermill signalized intersection, shown in orange, will include a road reconstruction in order to reconfigure the roadway and add a new bus lane in the northbound direction. This project also upgrades the existing outbound station, shown in green, for a full-size BRT station. And lastly, we will make modifications to 8 existing BRT station platforms, shown in blue. Here's a magnified version of the bus-only lane improvements and cross-sections. Much of the corridor has existing third lane that will be converted to a bus-only lane, and some portions are already designated as bus-only. 2 general-purpose lanes in each direction will be maintained along Virginia Street. RTC performed a traffic study to ensure that the level of service at intersections will not be diminished in future years by the implementation of bus-only lanes with the project improvements. The section between Moana Lane and the Peppermill Signal will be reconfigured slightly to implement the northbound bus-only lane. Proposed modifications at the Brinkmeat Avenue intersection will improve traffic operations as well as pedestrian safety at the crosswalk by extending a raised median to the north and creating a right-in, right-out access. Other improvements along the section that will be reconfigured include roadway reconstruction, ADA-compliant sidewalk driveways and curb and gutter, overhead to underground utility relocations, drainage improvements, and a water main replacement. Additionally, we are ensuring that all bus stops between Peckham Lane and Plum Lane meet ADA standards. We're also performing traffic signal enhancements, including implementation of transit signal priority. North of Brinkby Avenue, which is at the south end of the Peppermill Hotel and Casino property, RTC will upgrade the existing mini bus rapid transit station to a full-size station, similar to the northbound station that was constructed in 2023 across the street. These 2 stations see some of the highest ridership numbers of the BRT route. Lastly, the project will modify the platforms at 8 existing BRT stations so loading and unloading onto RTC's new fleet of electric buses is safer and more efficient. The RTC does anticipate minor right-of-way impacts associated with the project improvements. To ensure property owners and tenants are treated fairly and equitably, the RTC follows the Federal Uniform Act of 1970 related to right-of-way activities. If an individual property is impacted, the RTC will start the notification process in summer 2024. Here's the anticipated project timeline. We are currently in the final design and will begin the right-of-way process once our environmental evaluation is complete. Construction is planned to begin in 2025. Thank you for joining me today. If you have comments or questions about the project, please feel free to email me at kdeagle@rtcwashoe.com. And please visit our project website, rtcwashoe.com, and search for Virginia Line BRT. Thank you.